Hi everybody, this is Celeste and I'm a Nationally Certified Interventionist, and welcome to Mondays with Miley. Miley's in rare form tonight and she's very excited to be here. She's playing with a ball right now. Come on, show me your pretty face there, Miley. There's my Miley. And we're here today. Miley wants to teach you something about resentments. And dogs are very good about living in the present and not holding on to resentments. And I don't know how many times I've accidentally stepped on poor Miley's foot. There goes her ball. I've stepped on her foot by accident, or I'll turn over when I'm sleeping. And this is Miley. This is Mondays with Miley. We're keeping it real here, people. And I'll roll over in bed when I'm sleeping and accidentally hit her in the face, or whatever. I'll do something by accident, and she doesn't hold a resentment about it or hold any ill will. She's in here just loving me. There's nights where I might have to work a little bit late, so her dinner's late, and she doesn't hold a resentment. This is just Miley. She just loves me. It really applies to recovery about not holding resentments. Resentments are what kills us. And when we're in recovery, or even when we were drinking or using, resentments are just an excuse to drink or use. And Miley doesn't hold resentments. And just even watching her really reminds me that picking and choosing my battles, and what do I want to hold resentments about? Is it really worth holding a resentment over? And I heard a really good quote about bitterness is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies, right? Our resentment and our bitterness isn't going to negatively impact that person. They might not even know that we're upset or have a resentment. So I think, really learning to keep our resentments in check. And I know a lot of times, whether we're in active addiction or in recovery, our resentments are bigger than, oh, I accidentally stepped on your foot or whatever. And this is Mondays with Miley. She's just totally like all over the place, knocking my iPad all over while we're trying to do a live. And this is just Mondays with Miley. This is life with Miley, not just Mondays with Miley. But a lot of times we have bigger resentments than just, oh, sorry, I accidentally stepped on your foot. But it really helps keep things in perspective about what do we want to do with our resentments? Is it really benefiting us to hang on to those resentments and live with them, right? And sometimes behind those resentments there's very real issues that we have to deal with, and very big life events that we have to deal with. And but also realizing that holding on to that resentment isn't going to serve us any purpose except to make us miserable and make the people around us miserable. So it reminds me that recovery is very much about learning to deal with those resentments in a more constructive fashion, and even being an adult. That resentment, let's sit down and talk about it and get it resolved, so that neither one of us has to hold a resentment, or it doesn't have to negatively impact that relationship. Yeah. And Miley's just all in playtime right now. She's not holding any resentment. She's loving her life. She's just playtime with her ball. And Mommy's trying to work. Mommy's trying to talk about resentments and stuff. And she very much teaches me to go with the flow in life. And sometimes trying to work when she's all up in my face, distracting me like this, and learning to deal with that and go with the flow of Miley. This is life with Miley. And yeah, so I just wanted to tune in and talk about resentments today. Miley wanted to share. And I know that's hard. I know conflict is hard, confrontation is hard, and talking those through, it can be really difficult. And I'm not trying to negate that, but also letting it go once it's been resolved. We're working on healing.